These are the tools that you need to use when you're measuring the cylinder bore. The cylinder bore stands for the inside diameter of the cylinder, and this is called cylinder bore gauge. It has different size anvils, so you can decide which one you need to use for your specific cylinder. And after, you will need to use a micrometer to take the measurement from the bore gauge. When you're measuring, you will need 6 measurements per each cylinder. You're gonna do 3 measurements in thrust direction and 3 measurements in axial direction. It goes inside like this, and as you can see, when you go inside, the arrow is moving. When the arrow gets to the highest point, you need to spin this wheel around and put the 0 in the same place with the arrow. You do like this. Let's say this is the highest point. You just spin it around and you will tighten this nut and you will screw it in place. It's not gonna move. Let's say this is 0. After, you use a micrometer, you tighten the anvil until it gets to 0. As you can see, I tightened it. It's 81 millimeters and the arrow is to the 0. So now we're gonna write down 81. After you go in the middle, as you can see, the middle is the same. The arrow gets in the same place. And after you go to the bottom, and as you can see, still the same size, just a little tighter.